Glenn Parker High Vibration Foundation. You are watching Glenn TV. Yay! Thanks for joining me. So today's topic, boys and girls, is the energetic gift that children can give. So I've been out shopping. In general, is when I run into children, other families that are out and have their children either in their arms or they're in their carts, and I always get eyeballed by children. I mean, like where they're like, ooh, like locked on to me, and I tend to have I feel this like viscerally, like ooh, and I'm very friendly. I don't have any children myself. I had a vasectomy when I was 20 years old, which was 28 years ago. I had a rare cancer, retinoblastoma. This is an artificial eye, and back in the day, there's still a 50-50 chance that that is genetic and that my children would have lateral consequences or be totally blind and whatnot. So, A, I'm an adult child and I didn't want to have any children, and B, that was the clincher. Well, my children might have, disabilities and I'm purposely going to do that. No. So, when I'm interacting with these children and I'm in this grocery stores, like I love children, I just don't want any of my own. I'm coming up upon a child, or I'm walking around the corner and a child like locks on to me and they're just like, and I just can feel this even if I'm not looking at them energetically. So a lot of times I will go and say hello, and usually the parents don't mind. Other people are like, what the hell's that dude doing? It's like, well, it's a child, I'm interacting with it. And this last time, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I was out yesterday running around. I stopped by the grocery store to pick up a few items, and it was just, it was like, maybe 4 or 5 month old, and, looking around, looking at me, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And like, you get this like little energetic giggle and just a burst of this new energy coming out. I was like, oh, and such a gift was given. Like, I felt better because I wasn't feeling like maybe 100% at that time, and I just felt like a whole bunch of information communicated energetically from this soul. The brain hasn't developed altogether, but it's developed a lot more dimensionally than it has been in days past from children that would have been born from quite a while ago, even like 10 years ago, that there was an understanding and a communication that went on over and beyond. And I think there's a lot of gifts to be had in those types of communications with interacting with children. I envy you, anyone who like works at daycare or goes and is interacting with children in a consistent, like younger children on a consistent basis. I was at the casino the other day and I was picking up something. I think I was eating, and they have, Sunset Station has this area where you can drop off your children. It's like a daycare, like temporary care. And one of the girls that was handing off one of these kids, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years old, and he was just conked out like a light. And she took him to an area for, nap time area like you would. And this was I think a day or two before the interaction from yesterday. So noticing a lot of energy from children, noticing like, a lot of how pure that energy is, especially with the children that are here now and the new energy that's coming through them. I inspire you and send to you and challenge you to go interact with some children, ones that are not your own if you already have children, because that's a different type of idea and a different type of contract and a different type of interaction, and energetically go out, into the real world, and don't go grab a child and go, oh, I love you, and get arrested. But what I'm suggesting is, doing a wave, saying hello, or if a mom's holding the child, if you can say, hey, is it okay if I let them grab my finger or whatnot, permission based. But I think there's a lot of gifts there. I get the sense that is a lot of communication going on. I just that burst, that little giggle, is like there was so much information I felt, and such an energy upliftment, and an opportunity to go to a new parallel reality where more things are possible doing these types of interactions. And that's the sense I get, and that's what I wanted to share. Thank you very much for joining me, Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. You are watching Glenn TV. Coaching, life, business, and spiritual. Also retreats, boys and girls. Don't forget retreats down below in the description. There are tons of things going on. Please follow the link that speaks to your heart and not to your head, and you'll find the information you wanted in this lifetime. And if you do like this video, please do like, subscribe, and share.